Welcome, everybody, to Honeybees Homestead. How's everybody doing out there in the world today? It is Wednesday, March the 12th, and I thought I'd come on and share some updates that are going on. Hopefully, some people will start getting notifications. Let's see. I've put my StreamYard up there if you want to come on up. I have a friend coming in. And so, how's everybody doing? It's Wednesday, March 12th. Welcome to Honeybees Homestead. Hey, actions, not distractions. How are you? I really hope you're doing well. Super Spy! Hey, sweetheart. How are you? I'm so glad to see you. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. How are you? Are you getting some spring weather yet? Because today I'm literally like in a tank and just some little culottes, pants. You've been busy. I haven't really been really busy, but I will be busy. So once I give you the updates, I'm going to let some more people come in and, oh, no comment. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, brother. I am praying for you. Um, just know that you got someone in your corner. Okay, you got someone in your corner. Oh, you're in agony. Yeah, Larry has been breaking down. I don't know if y'all remember, but out front, um, we had one of those 3-tier step things, and Larry built it anyway. The rain eroded the wood and the wood started falling out and everything. So he's tearing that down today. Hey, Janelle. Hey, sweetheart. How are you, my love? I hope you're doing good. I'm going to post my link again for Bra. He's going to be coming in, hopefully. And yeah, we're just going to chill out. I've got some updates, so I hope everybody can kind of stick around until we get some more people in here, and I can start telling. Hey, CNT. Hey, my friend. Yeah, Bra is my friend, and yeah, I love Bra. He's a good guy. He's a great guy, and I've met some wonderful people in his chat, and I always love it when he comes on my panel. We get along great. And yeah, we talk about all kinds of stuff. We laugh. The last time he was on was really kind of like his first time on. And we talked about, oh, here he is now. Hey, brah.
What's
What?
up?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Welcome.
Happy hump day.
I know, right? Happy hump day. Yes. I've got some updates to share with everybody.
All
Um,
right.
yeah, let me just tell everybody we'll start out with the toilet. Okay, since the last time we were on, we talked about the toilet just being installed. I had not used it yet. So let's talk about the toilet and how I like it. And if you should ever want to buy a smart toilet, just come to me and let me know, and I will give you a good review on this toilet. It is a Deer Valley smart toilet, and it is so smart. It has a night light, so you don't have to turn on the light to go pee pee at night. It flushes on its own as you get up. It has a bidet already built into it, which is great. And it shoots warm water, not cold water. You can actually flush it with your toe. It's tankless. There's no tank on the back of the toilet. Bruh, there's no tank.
Oh,
And
I know. We talked about this thing for 2 hours the other
I
night.
know. Isn't it amazing how you can carry out something like a fucking toilet for 2 hours?
It is. It's wild. But
That's
I
just
was
how fucking crazy I am.
I was genuinely curious as to like how it all worked and everything. I've never like they got smart glasses now,
Yeah,
smartphones, but I never heard of a smart toilet.
I am going to see. Let me hold on just a second. What the hell? Let's see something. Um,
Can I smoke on stream
yeah,
on your
yeah,
channel? All right. I didn't know. I was
yeah.
trying to be YouTube appropriate.
Of course, of course. I'm
All right,
trying
cool.
to find my camera, so I can put my camera on because where's it at? Let's
I
load that.
seen the comments early. What up, Actions, Janelle, CNT, whoever else is in the chat,
I'm gonna have
but
to
I
wait
can't see it.
till Larry gets back to figure this out. Where my camera is. Let me see if I can turn. Hold on.
No worries. Oh boy, now the sound's getting all glitchy.
Oh, that's because I'm up on my microphone. Let's see.
Oh,
Port photos. Absence.
technology.
Nice. What do I do? I don't want to import. Open device.
What are you
Epson's.
trying to run your webcam?
Um, no, that is not what I want.
Janelle, the heated seat alone. Heated seat and the light bulb. I mean the night light.
I'm trying to get this on my camera. See how it does?
Uh-huh. I had the same thing with my GoPro camera when it went out that night on my laptop.
Super Spy, you
So
never know. You never know. I might just do a pee pee party with my new toilet. I think I would go viral. I think I could go viral, brah.
I think
Yeah,
you could too.
yeah, yeah.
Justin said he'll come up and help
Oh,
you with OBS.
I know I have OBS actions, and I'm on StreamYard. My husband gets so mad at me because I do not use OBS and because I don't know how to use it. So, I mean, I just get, it took me a while to learn how to use StreamYard and get up on
Mm.
that because I'm 51 years old. I don't know this technology shit. Okay.
That's no excuse, Mel. Come on. The freaking like look at all these like people that come out of prison after doing 20 years and then
So
they're
true.
making YouTube channels, right? So
Look, so true. You're right. And I have no excuse. I can make videos. I can do all kinds of shit. But for some reason, I just don't have the capacity to sit down and learn OBS. And
I
Larry wants me to so bad.
is it procrastination too? Because I'm huge with that.
Oh, yes, procrastination.
Mm.
Definitely, when you're faced with something new, a challenge, and I just feel sometimes I feel defeated. I'm not going to lie. It's just sometimes I feel defeated when I look at it and I see how it's laid out and it's totally different from StreamYard. There's so many different things that you can do and add and take away and all these things, and it just freaks me out. And I know it
It's
would be a great thing.
it's overwhelming and change is overwhelming at times and anything that's different, right? I get it.
Yeah, sure. That's my friend Red.
I see red around. So and then you're a spy from you're a star from the last time apparently, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it won't let you up on panel? Let me drop it. Let me drop the link again because I didn't
Ooh,
even get it
Justin.
yet. Let's see. There it is. Actions. Let's
I
see.
had to verify through my YouTube. That was all, though, or my Google or whatever it is.
Hmm. I wonder why it won't let him on panel. I am using the free version, but it's still.
Yeah, I didn't have an issue.
But look at sources. There should be a plus under sources. Then add video capture. I can't verify. Oh, I wonder why it won't let you verify. Huh. So let me tell you about these updates. The house that Drew has been living in, which is my son down in Metairie in New Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
where we've been working and living, he sold the property and he gave Drew until April the 10th to be out. What's up, Ty?
Yeah. What's up, Ty? He sold the property a little while ago, right? I think I remember you saying something about this.
Like a week ago, and
Right.
he's basically given Drew a month. And
Mhm.
so Drew's mom came. Oh, there's actions right there. There's actions.
Good deal.
Hey, actions. What's up, buddy?
What's up? Yeah, I'm a little bit of OBS, is my specialty. But yeah, if you look under your sources, right there, it should say seen and sources. There should be a plus arrow. And there should bring up a list of like images. You can add a display capture. You can add, but you should add your video capture to it, and then you should have it right there.
Oh, okay. Huh. Let me see.
Kids these days, they make it sound so easy.
It is.
Delete scene. Okay.
I know. I'm just fucking with you, bro.
I know.
How's the new digs going, Justin?
The what?
How's the new accommodations where you moved to?
Yeah, it's working for now.
That's good.
Yeah, I can't really complain. I mean, it's somewhere for now.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just glad you found a place, bro.
Yeah, I'm too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So this place,
Do you have a website?
we're having to sell this. Well, they sold the place, so we're having to move, in essence. And
Same thing
so
with me.
I think TC and Larry are going to go next week, and they're going to, because we've got some stuff there we need to pack up and bring home. And they can work for that week, and then Larry has to be back home because I have a consultation. Brah, we lost Brah. I have a consultation with the urology people, and then also I've finally found a cardiologist, guys. So the plan is Red Rooster that okay. Drew found a house. His mother wanted him to find a house so she could buy it. She's buying the house. There's some renovations that need to be done immediately before it can be moved into because it was built in 1940. It has good frame. It has good roof. It has good, it has good bones. Let's just say that. I hate the kitchen, and so does his mom, which we'll be redoing that. But it will be a little while before I return back to New Orleans. So I will be home doing my business, and then, yeah, the guys will be down there working and getting this house livable. There's Bri again. Okay.
Kicked his ass
We
out
lost
of
you,
here.
man. We lost you.
I kicked his ass out of here.
You kicked his ass. There he is.
My bad.
Oh yeah,
So that
Red. They have he has people coming in to look at it, of course. It's going to be financed through his mother. I won't get into all the details, but let's just say this. He was paying $1,400 a month to live in that house that he was living in, and it was tiny. Y'all saw it. And this is going to cut our rent in half. It'll be like $600 to $700 a month. renting from his mother, right? Who owns the you see what I'm saying? But she's going to put it in Drew's name, and
So that'll build his credit up.
that'll build his credit up. He'll own his own first house. But yeah, all the check for toxics and stuff like that, all that's being done. Um, it's one of those style houses where, there's a door to everything. There's the kitchen is right in the middle of the house, and it is so little. It has no counter space whatsoever. None.
Oh, so it's like a house where you can make it like a complete circle. You start in the living room and you can actually go like around the house.
Exactly.
That's how my
Exactly.
house is in Wickenburg. I used to love that house.
Yeah, I love the older homes. I love the older home. Oh, yeah, we're going. Okay, Ty, what are you talking about? Coach Roaches get a cat?
Yeah.
I have 4 cats at home.
I just heard
Yeah.
a story recently on the news about this cat that went missing when this family was going to move. And they moved, and then they heard meowing coming from the couch like 2 weeks later.
Oh my
The
gosh.
freaking cat was in the couch in the moving truck. I think it went like a week without food or something like that. It was crazy.
Oh, poor thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see if I've charged up on my phone. I've got another little surprise for everybody. So, um, like, everybody knows my son passed 5 years ago, and um, I had a really good friend. We've been friends for over 30 years. Um, she's watched my children grow up. And something was said and it hurt my feelings really bad. And I'm the type of person that when you hurt me, I just put a wall up and separate myself from you for a time. And the time for me and her was 5 years. We just spoke yesterday. So if she's listening, I love you. And I'm so grateful that, we've got our friendship back, and we can just move forward. You know, there does come time where you have to forgive and move on. That doesn't necessarily mean that you re-engage with the person. But I just felt in my heart that it was time. She reached out to me, and I responded. So, sometimes I just wanted to share that. I don't know who needs to hear that. Sometimes people need a break from some people in their life, and, they may never go back to those people. But I love my friend. We've been friends for 32 years. I can never erase her from my life. I mean, 32 fucking years. It's a long time.
Yeah, that's not
Um,
easily replaced or erased at all.
no, exactly. And she said something that she doesn't even remember. I remember it, but she doesn't remember it, you know.
It just goes
So,
to show perspective. Like, I mean, she probably, I'm guessing from what it sounds like,
mhm,
if she didn't remember it, then it sounds like it affected you a lot more than it affected her. And I
right.
think a lot of grudges and stuff are
Mhm.
held for a long time, and it's just
Mhm.
a lack of communication. Once
Mhm.
that line of communication is opened up, usually there can be a bridge built there, especially if
Mhm.
it's a friendship that's had many a years. Now,
Mhm.
granted, there's certain things that can be done that are like unforgivable, but I don't think that's something we're talking about right now. So
No. No. No, and she's coming over this evening. She spoke with me this morning. She texted, and all right. All right, actions. Thank you, babe. Can you help me fix my camera so I can like be on with the guys? How do I get it to come up because it's only showing this?
What do you have on
Yeah.
your screen right? Like, okay, well, you don't have a webcam hooked up then, because if it's just showing OBS like that, you don't have one hooked up to your computer.
So it's got to be the wire or the hookup going to the webcam.
Yeah, because if it just shows that like OBS symbol, it means you just don't have nothing. Beta, get over here.
Oh, well, that's what I was looking for, the Canon. I couldn't find it.
Well, no, it'll be under a video display. It won't actually say camera. When you hit the plus sign, look at sources, and then look down, and it'll have a plus, and it'll be video display, not actual. It won't say camera.
The driver's not there. I'll look at it later.
You'll have to mess with it later.
Yeah.
He's busy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Source down there with OBS.
Red, I agree.
When I come on my phone, I can show everybody.
Yeah, no worries. Red, I agree with that. People change over time. Like, anyone that knew me 2-3 years ago would not even recognize me now because I was a drug addict. Well, I still am, but like I was
No, you're not. You're not
worst of my
anymore.
worst.
You're not
Once an
anymore.
addict, always an addict.
You're not anymore.
That's true. That is very true. Very true.
Addiction has never beaten my head. It's gonna be a lifelong battle. That's the thing.
Yeah, it is.
You never think it like you're over it. No.
Okay, let me come up on my phone. Hold on.
Oh, and that's our show.
Hey.
Took the shit over.
That was the trailer in the background earlier.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm echoing, aren't I?
No.
Oh, it's probably just on my end then.
I could maybe flip around the camera, maybe. Settings. Camera.
All right. What it do? What it do? Beautiful.
Oh, she's back.
Everybody, we weren't saying nothing bad. I'm just joking.
Honeybees held it down. Honeybees held it down on my channel the other day for what was it, like 10-15 minutes or so while I had to like reboot my phone and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how I learned that I could do lives. Is I held Vix down while he fell asleep.
So, Randy,
And
what's up, Randy?
yeah. Randy Jean. I love Randy Jean. Okay, look, I gotta find me a cigarette.
So is that it for updates?
What, darling?
That's all the updates we got going on today?
That's all the updates. Except Larry he's doing some work out here. Hey everybody. I got my hair up so it looks short, but it's not. It's in a ponytail.
You're good.
But let me turn the camera around so y'all can see what he is doing. Let me see. Settings, camera.
Put him on the spotlight.
Yeah. So he is taking that down. I don't know if you can see it, but we've got this built. See, it's on like the little.
What is that, a little retaining wall thing?
Well, it was like a 3-tier thing. And he's taking all the dirt out of it and taking it down. Kitty. Look at my kitty. That's one of them. Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to play. Yeah, meow. Meow. You want to play? That's Cinnamon.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got 4 cats. It's like 79 here. It's beautiful today.
It was like in the 50s today. It's still nice out right now. Like I got the windows down and everything in the truck.
Hey, SG. I just want to let you know. Look, you see those chimes? SG? They will always sing for me. I'll just leave it at that, y'all.
If you know,
Hmm.
you know.
If you know, you know. 79 and lovely. That's right. And here's my swing. This is where I sit and smoke. And I got
That's
pillows
cool.
and Atlanta girl made me these pillows. Yep. But yep, this is my little porch that I sit on and smoke.
I like that little setup. That's dope. Like I used to work for a guy. He had a wraparound mahogany porch that went around his house, and then had like this huge swing thing that like hung down in the corner. And his
Oh
house was in
yeah.
the middle of nowhere. Like we used to, after work, we'd just hang out on the porch and drink and stuff.
Yeah, I love it here. I absolutely love it here, brah. I sit on 8.5 acres. We rent it,
God
and
damn.
we've been here about 11 years.
8.5 acres. Whew.
Yeah. Uh
You know
huh.
something like that
Y'all are renting though? Is it like a rent to? Is it a rent to pay type of rent to own type of
No,
thing or anything?
no.
No.
We wanted to do that. He doesn't want to do it. He wants straight money, which is our plan and our goal. We've got a goal in mind, and we've been working towards that goal. And so that's something that is just going to take some time.
Yeah, I hear that, and hopefully things work out for the best. You know. That's always
Yeah,
sketchy, I feel like, unless you have like a good
it is.
relationship with the landlord, because that's kind
Well,
of
we
like putting
know
a
him.
lot of trust in some. Yeah, that's putting a lot of trust in someone, though. And I mean,
Yeah, we know
I
him. And, I mean, like I said, we've been here 11 years. He really doesn't want to lose us as tenants because he's not going to be able to rent this place out.
right.
It needs a lot of work. And, you know, I mean, it was built years and years ago. It's an old house. So,
That's
so
nice
Red
over here.
Red says she's out doing stretches and leg lifts. Let the neighbors look, girl. Hmm. That's right, Ty. Straight cash. And that's something that we want to do. We paid,
Yeah,
this it's just a goal.
cash is king. Cash is king.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Shit, cash is power. Power is greed.
That's right. Yeah,
So
so
what's going on with the whole tariff thing? Because I see on the news like there is a tariff, there isn't a tariff.
There's one just against Canada. They're not against, or no, they're against. No, they're not against China or whatever, or Canada or whatever, but they're still against China.
I thought they put a pause on the Canadian one because of like the electricity or something like that. Because Canada
Well,
was going to turn around and like
there's still
tax
tariffs
something
against
else for us.
aluminum. There's aluminum tax on
Yeah.
it. That's about it.
mhm. I wish I could show pictures. I should have uploaded the
Fucking right.
pictures of this house. Let's all do Kegels.
That's what I'm cracking up at. I just saw that comment. I'm like, fucking red.
Oh gosh. Yeah, let's all do Kegels.
I have been working out lately, though. I mean, I try to put this time out of work to like my benefit and shit. And it's
Yeah.
all just consistency is the hardest thing. Like I find that writing down like I'll write down if I work out that day, and I just put like whatever date is. So I have a list like January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and every single day I'll put down the day, and then there's a couple fucking days missed and shit, and I look back on that and I'm like, can't let that
Hmm.
happen.
Yeah.
So what the hell are Kegels? That one went over my head.
I'm gonna
Somebody
let you
explain. Somebody.
honeybees. You can explain it.
No. Oh
Yeah, I'm a little younger. Yeah, I am. I always am.
I plead the fifth.
Explain what Kegels are. Routine and discipline is key
There's
because
a
motivation comes and goes.
shit. There's a bunch of people rapidly typing right
it's
now. They're like, oh
it's
shit.
actions. It's a coochie exercise.
Oh, okay. No, never mind. Okay, never mind.
Any more questions?
Nope. I'm about good.
You just squeeze and let go. Squeeze and let go.
Enough said.
So yeah. So what the chick that do those?
You guys can't do it. Y'all can't.
No, I said avoid the chicks
You're,
that do that. Then I guess.
you don't have a Kegel.
No, I said avoid the chicks that do that. I guess.
Oh, Red Rooster said count to 10 on the squeeze, then relax. 1 and 2 and get that pussy tight and hold it in tight. Laughing out loud, sing it. I can't
Talk
believe
about
we're
an
talking
update.
about this. This is an update.
Stop paying attention to the chat. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you girls are nuts. And I love it. Oh God. Yeah, we can't
That's
teach
funny.
you how to do it. We could just tell you. You know.
Yeah, I think.
Learn something new every day.
So I'm gonna make a chicken casserole tonight with some mayonnaise biscuits. And
I've been
that's
eating a
gonna
ton of
be,
chicken.
have
My
you?
bad. Yeah, I bought like 2 5-pound buckets of them and froze one of them and then cooked up the other one. So
Yeah. Yeah, I love
yep.
me some chicken. I'm gonna put this in the instant pot and I'm gonna pressure cook it, and then have Larry break it apart, put it in the pan. Yeah. There's a book song too.
So,
We must squeeze to get that bust.
so the reason I ended up eating chicken for the first, well, not for the first time, but bought all that chicken was because it's grilling weather. I grilled for the first time yesterday.
Oh, did you? Oh, I love grill. I
Hmm.
love grilling.
Hmm.
Yeah, we do a
Well, when
lot
you
of
live,
that in the spring and summer.
yeah, like
Mhm.
my deck was covered with snow until like about a week ago, so there was
Oh,
no even getting out there.
yeah. Not here. Thank God.
Yeah, let me flip my camera around. Actually, the snow is all gone here actually now. So
Oh, so spring is in the air. Da da
yeah,
da da da.
uh, apparently the Wachusett Mountain, the snowboarding mountain I usually go to, is still open though. They're not planning on closing until April.
Hey, ladies of I Talk. Up, she's stopping by to show support. Thank you, girl. Thank you, honey. She's at work.
So yeah,
Oh, look at
snow is
that. It's
all gone,
beautiful.
but there's still ice on the pond. So
Yeah.
look, everything's still dead. Everything will start blossoming pretty soon and blooming.
Yep. Yep. That's when everybody's allergies go haywire around here.
Yeah, I
When
used to
things
not even
start
have
blooming.
I used to not have allergies until like probably about 5 or 6 years ago. All of a sudden, I started getting them one spring.
Mm. Yeah, I've done that according to where I've moved to, like where I've lived. Uh, whether it's the trees around, whatever kind of trees it is. I'm trying to think of what that fucking tree is. I woke up in Arkansas and we lived up under a tree that had bloomed, and I woke up and it was like someone had hit me in the face with a baseball bat. My eyes were swollen shut. My everything was swollen on my face. And I had a headache from hell, like, and it took days for me to get better.
That's crazy that you bring that up because my mother has allergic reactions like that. And it
Mm.
happens every so often. Her face fucking swells up, and she's tried
Mm-hmm.
changing the dryer sheets, laundry detergent, her
Hmm.
bed sheets from the material, and it happens overnight at some point. There's no bugs
That
or
is so
anything, no bed
weird.
bugs. It's the fucking weirdest thing ever, yeah. And it's
Yeah,
not like just a little bit of a swollen. It's like it looks like fucking the
yeah,
Goonies type of shit. You know, it's
you're
crazy.
right. Oh, I love the Goonies.
It
What a great movie. Yep. What time is it?
is 4:53.
Okay, so 3:53 for me.
Oh yeah, you're an hour behind, right? Almost
Mm-hmm.
4:20 somewhere.
That's right. I know it is for me, definitely. I'm gonna put this
Hmm.
chicken on after I smoke, take a toke off my smoke. Oh, so how's everybody doing? How you doing, bro? You doing
I'm
good,
doing
buddy?
all right. I'll be doing better as soon as I find a job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're kind of in limbo too right now, to be honest.
Yeah, it's springtime though, so I'm hoping things will start picking up in the next few weeks.
Yeah, it will. Yeah. Larry and them, I think, are going to leave sometime the end of this week and go stay next week. Because Drew's got some work, and then they'll come back home, and hopefully, y'all, I'll be having surgery. Um, hopefully that's. Oh, Justin dropped off. Thanks for coming up, Actions, and
He
I
might have
appreciate
done
you,
that by
man.
accident or whatever. He usually doesn't just jump off randomly like that. It might have been by accident. I don't know.
Okay, okay, but yeah. So, uh, what was I saying? I'm getting.
Surgery.
Oh yeah,
You were talking
surgery.
about surgery.
So I'm hoping that the cardiologist, the new cardiologist. Okay, super spy. Okay, actions. Yeah, I hope this new cardiologist that I'm going to see can go ahead and agree to let me go under. Um, it's just a small surgery. I don't think it should take very long. I just need it, I just need it done. So it'll just make my
Yeah.
life so much better.
Red, I'm a carpenter, so mainly a rough carpenter, not so much finish, but I do know how to do finish. So the last work I had been doing for the past 6 years had been framing houses specifically. Showing up, building off a foundation, maybe a few additions here and there, but mainly carpentry.
Yeah. See, that's what my dad did. I mean, well, and he could just, oh God, he could build anything. I've got things here that I could show you, but I won't get into it because it's too sentimental. But
Yeah, like I can. Same with my father. Like I've been having. He left so much stuff behind, all his tools and everything, and shit like that. And yeah, there's a lot of sentimental stuff with that. But
yeah,
he taught me
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
He basically taught me everything I know. Like all the work that was done on my parents' house, he basically did. Remodeled the whole basement so that like when I was growing up I would have a place to hang out and shit. So I helped with that, learned how to sheetrock and stuff at a very young age. So
Yeah.
He wanted to set me up with a set of skills where I could like have something to always fall back on, but that ended up being my main breadwinner. So
Hey, you could come on down, Brian, and help us build out this house.
yeah, maybe eventually. I mean, taking like a month or two just to go down there or something, that would be cool. I'd be
Yeah.
open to that.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Hmm.
Yeah, because it needs a lot of work on the inside. A lot of work. I'll send you the
Yeah,
pictures behind the scenes. I'll text you the pictures. I'm gonna
roofing.
put this. Yeah, roofing is hiring.
Roofing's always higher, and that's kind of a young man's game. And honest, to be 100% honest with you, you don't see many native, I should say, roofing crews around here. There's mostly Venezuelan and South American Spanish speaking roofing crews around here. They'll come in and they'll bust out like a 10 to 12 square roof in half a day, go to the next one because there's like literally 8 or 10 of them that come. They have
Yep.
so many of them, they can underbid a lot of the um, family businesses that are around here. It's tough to compete with the prices.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of them they'll come up here and they'll just work for a few years, and the way that money works up here compared to down there, like you can work for a few years up here, that'll maintain someone in a third world country of poverty for years to come. So I get it.
Mhm.
I understand. But it sucks for me. But I don't get up. I'll do some roofing here and there, but I'm 40 years old. I ain't a young man no more. Climbing
Right.
up and down a ladder with a bundle of shingles is not my forte, I guess you could say. But I know there's commercial roofing. I've never really done that though.
Okay, y'all. So this is the Instapot. I got my chicken in there. All right. Oh, it's heavy. Wait just a second. I'll put you down. Didn't expect it to be that heavy. Okay, this is my Instapot. Isn't it beautiful?
That's awesome. So
Every woman needs an Instapot. Everybody needs an Instapot. Okay, let's
how
season
about
this chicken
everyone
up.
that? So would you say that everyone that cooks, not necessarily every woman?
Yeah, just the women that cook. I mean, because seriously, I mean, a dumbass could figure it out. I mean, I don't mean that to be mean or anything, but I'm just telling you
I think.
that
I think. Oh, my bad.
these
I
things
was gonna
work
say.
great.
I think I've seen one of those before because it'll cook like instant rice and stuff like that, right? Or
Yeah,
not instant
yeah,
rice, but we'll cook rice, and yeah, yeah. Um,
yeah. It'll cook
a girl I
rice.
used to,
Yeah. Go ahead.
I
A
used
girl
to
you
cook a
used to.
lot I used to cook a lot more when I used to drink and stuff like that. And yeah, I was gonna say a girl I used to date had like this same kind of cooker, I guess, and used to cook with it all the time.
Yeah. You like adobo seasoning? Adobo's
Yes, I
good.
do. That's what I put on my chicken yesterday. Actually, that's funny.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm fixing to put in here to season it. You can't have your chicken tasting bland when it goes into a casserole. Okay,
No, and
we got that in there.
you can't don't overcook it either, because then it'll be dry, right?
Well, in this pot right now, what I'm doing is I'm going to pressure cook this for 30 minutes,
and then it'll come out done, falling off the bone.
I gotcha. Because usually when I cook chicken, I'll use like an internal thermometer
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
take the temperature at that, so that way I'm not like overcooking it.
Okay, see, it's on. Now we got to put the lid on it, and we got to make sure it says it's sealed up here. You want to make sure it's sealed, and then you press start. You got to pressure cook for 30. We'll just go ahead and do it for 35 minutes. Start. Okay. Now, yeah,
One and
chicken
one
thighs
and do-
are the best.
one and done, huh?
One and done, baby. Love it. Don't look at how
That's
messy
sweet.
my house is. Lord, look, I got a green screen.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I was not expecting that.
yeah, I have a green screen, and that's why. I mean, I'm set up to do a bunch of stuff. It's just I haven't been home. Let me turn off my
Yeah.
camera so I won't show all of my business. Business.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see my friend tonight. I have a few butterflies. Um, yeah, I could do stunts and explosions.
I think it's gonna be the anticipation that's leading up to it that'll be the worst part of it, and then as soon as when y'all start talking or whatever, it should be
Yeah.
fine.
Well, it was just like kind of like when she reached out, and she's reached out before, and I wasn't ready. And she's been so patient, and like she said in her text to me, you can't erase me from your life. I mean, we may never see each other again, but I will always be a part of your life. And she's right. She's a huge component, to my life and my memories, and watching her children grow up, and now she's a grandma, and
Hmm.
I missed all that, due to me being hurt. And so it's a lot to get over for her and for me. And I know that
I
when we got
wouldn't
on
look.
the phone and talked, that it was like we'd never missed a beat.
I wouldn't look at it like you missed anything. I'd look at it like everything happens for a reason, and there was a reason behind that separation. And absence makes the heart grow fonder, right?
Yeah, and I do. I miss her. I miss her. I've always believed that my mom taught me that you would have many acquaintances in life, but few friends. And God has really blessed me with really great friends. Friends that I absolutely adore and love and would do anything for. And I've met them on here, and she's one that's in my life, here. And I think it'll be nice to just have her back in my life. It's just time. I know that Paul absolutely adored her and loved her, and um it's just time. It's just time.
Yeah, go with your instinct. If you feel like it's time, then it's time. You don't need to question anything about it or anything. I mean,
Right, Red.
go
And it
with your
wasn't a
heart.
lie. What she did was she said something off the cuff that was, I felt, low down and unjustifiable, and I cut it off. And to this day she probably doesn't even know why. That didn't get brought up. um I'm the kind of person who, let's just move forward and let this stuff go. you know
But it could also turn in, excuse me, it could also turn into the elephant in the room too, though. If
Yeah, good. Yeah, you're
I
right.
don't know.
But me and her, knowing each other for 32 years, I think we can actually, where I'm at
Oh damn.
today, when I lost my son 5 years ago, I was in a different spot, Bri. I I did not want to be here in this world.
I
Meaning,
understand the feeling.
I just didn't, even though I wasn't dead, I didn't want to participate in life. So I just laid in the bed for years. And I just let everybody go. I ignored everybody. I didn't talk to nobody. I didn't want, and at that time when Paul died, it was a few weeks later when COVID hit. So we were kind of like all alone in our grief. And at the same
Right.
time, my husband was losing his company because of this asshole that he went in partnership with bankrupted him. So not only did he lose his son who worked with him and was going to be the head of this business, lost his son, but then he lost his business.
Right.
So he was in a depression. All he could do was take care of me. And
And
here we are 5 years later in a different space, different space.
yeah,
Magenta Ray is in the house. Hey, girl. How are you? Red Rooster says
yeah.
to
It's
me, lying is the end. If a friend lied and lied, then comes back, that first new lie, it's over. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like,
well,
yeah, don't lie to me.
as for the lion thing, it all depends on the whole situation. If there's a lot of trust there, and then it's a lie that like really fucking crushes you, then yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that once trust is broken, it's a very hard thing to gain back if you can even gain it back.
Yeah. Well, and this wasn't even trust. Okay, let me just
I'm just
say what
talking
was
about the
said.
comment.
Let me just say what was
I'm
said. She said it was me, her, another friend of mine. We were walking out the door to go have a cigarette, and we had all been drinking. And I brought up Paul. I said something about Paul, and she turned around and said to me, "Don't be a Debbie Downer. This is not the time."
uh, yeah. I think my opinion. I think that needs to be addressed between y'all.
Right.
Just because that I think I mean, you said you're the one to type of person to forgive. Kind of let it go and stuff like that. But I think that it will help you to kind of let that off your chest. Let it be known to her why your
Yeah.
reasoning, and not that you owe her anything, but just to reiterate how much it hurt you.
Yeah, because I don't even think, I let it,
Because
I
y'all
let them,
y'all were drinking.
yes, and I let the evening progress without saying anything, without confronting it, because I didn't want to I'm not I can be. I can be a
Hmm.
confrontational person, but I was so hurt by that comment that she did not want to talk about my son, and that's her nephew. And like Red Rooster said, it was too heavy for her. And that's, you're right. You're right. As I look back
Yeah,
on it, it was
yeah.
too
That's
heavy for her.
projected. She didn't want to face the emotions right then and there, and
Hmm.
you know, yeah.
But I love
And
her.
that's just me. That's me speculating. That's not, I could be
Right,
completely
right,
wrong with that though. But like, I get it, and I get both sides of it. I get where she might have had a buzz going on and just spoke sideways and not even
right.
thinking. I
Not
get
even
where you were hurt.
thinking.
Yeah, exactly. So I can see both sides of it, and I got a question for you. Looking back in retrospect, do you think that? Do you wish that you had maybe talked to her sooner about it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. definitely. I have regrets.
Hmm.
And I don't listen. I don't beat myself up over it, but I
No, yeah.
do I do take a self-reflected look at myself to see where I was in the wrong too. I've always been like that, because life is all about learning. It's a journey. I am not perfect in everything, and what I did, I could have just talked to her and said, "Hey, you hurt my feelings," but COVID hit and everybody was separated, and I really just didn't care, right? I laid in the bed and watched Game of Thrones. That's what I did until
I
I got
binge
addicted
watched
to
like,
YouTube.
yeah, I binge watched like basically the whole freaking series all at
Oh,
once
me too.
after I got hurt.
Yeah,
Once
love it.
I got
Oh my
injured,
God.
when I got injured, they were already on like season 5 or 6. I started reading the books and shit, but looking back, I ended up losing interest. But I understand where you're coming from too about just losing yourself in the depression and stuff like that. I've been there. It's a vicious cycle, but it's like
Hmm.
I feel like what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, and that saying might be overused and shit, but it's true. Because now look at, like, you can look back in retrospect and see and learn from the past and
Yes.
recognize maybe if you're gonna fall back into that situation, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and I do, like, yeah, that's a good starting point, saying I regret my part. I do. I do regret my part in not going forward and saying, "Hey, what you said really hurt my feelings, and we could have worked it out." But it just didn't happen like that. So I can't sit and dwell on that part of it because I can't change
Yeah,
that. But what I can do
just
is,
move forward.
talk to her today about it and move forward, and just let it go. Just let it go. Oh,
Life's short.
I love the Game of Thrones. Don't even get me started. I have a
Me too,
shirt.
Ty.
I have a shirt that says a girl with no name on it that Larry bought me that I wear all the time. And people are always like, "What does that mean? A girl with no name?" I'm like, "Have you not watched Game of Thrones?"
You know,
Uh,
ever since I quit doing drugs, I came to like the realization, looking back in retrospect, that different people came in and out of my life at different times of my life, and whether it be for a positive or a negative, but um like you said it was time that y'all had to mend your friendship and start talking again. So that's intuition right there, and I say not to ignore intuition when it kicks in.
yeah, definitely, definitely. And I always listen to my inside voice.
Yeah,
You
good on
know,
you for that.
I always listen to my inside voice and have it lead me because I've learned in the past, I can be hard headed, just like this instance, in not letting that go. I should have been able to let that go. You know what I'm saying? But I was so offended and hurt by it
Well,
at the
I think not.
time.
Okay, right. Yeah, you shouldn't have dwelled on it. I do agree with that because that just it's the cycle of falling into that negativity and depression, you know.
Yeah.
But I also understand where, you know, that's a good wound right there. Like that fucking hurts, you know, hearing something like that. And like you said, it's that you can't change the past. It's already done and over with. So all you can do is really move on and look forward to the future, you know.
Yeah. I've never seen Peaky Blinders. I tried to watch it, but just couldn't get into it. But I love
Neither have I.
Game of Thrones. Have you seen The House of Dragons?
No, I haven't. I didn't do any of the follow-ups or anything. I don't really watch too much TV anymore, series like that, I guess. But
Yeah, yeah.
when I was getting involved with Game of Thrones and interested, I started reading the books because I was reading a lot
Oh,
at the time. And
Yeah.
the books really get into some like backstory that the series didn't cover on HBO and stuff. So putting all that together was pretty cool.
Yeah, I love to read. Yeah. Uh, my dad is he was a reader, and we would actually exchange books like once a month. Um, I would hold on to the books I read, and he would too, and we would just exchange them. And so that's a fond memory of my father. Um, I would love to read the series though, the Game of Thrones. I would love to read the books because
I read I
yeah,
read like the first 3 books, or maybe it was 4, I think. And then there was one book I got to, and it was just fucking boring as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I could
yeah,
not get into it. I tried to as
yeah,
long as I could, and I was looking at reviews and stuff, and it was pretty much that was across the board. That's where people that were reading the books kind of hit a wall.
yeah, yeah. Who was it? I was in Melissa's uh live stream one night, prospering with Melissa, and we were talking about reading and starting a book club. So maybe we can get a few people in the community to do that. That would be fun.
I don't know. I go through phases with reading. I don't know who Prospering with Melissa is, but I go
She's in
through
the
phases with
CWC.
oh, okay. Um, I go through phases with reading. Like when I want to read and I get interested in a book or something like that. Like say if I pick up
Yeah,
a book and I start getting interested in it, I'll read the book in like 4 or 5 nights. Like just
right,
can't put it down. It's
right.
the straight up addictive personality. So
Oh yeah, I'm the same way. I have a book right now. I'm almost through with it, which I've talked about several times on here. The Education of a Coroner, and it's by James Bateson, and basically he interviews the coroner, and he goes back to how this guy goes back to how he started as a coroner, and then he talks about some of his high profile cases.
that's
So that's pretty
interesting.
cool. Yeah, it's a really, really good read.
Yeah, I like getting
Now,
into the backstory of some of
audiobooks,
that.
yeah, audiobooks are good, but man, I just can't keep up. I don't know why I can't.
So I think there's a difference. Well, my perspective from it is when I'm reading a book as opposed to an audiobook, for the characters and stuff, say when they're speaking or something like that, you almost make a voice for them in your head, right? Because a
Yes,
book is meant to paint a picture in your head. So
exactly.
by having it narrated, that takes one of the things that you can apply to the story out of it. Like it takes the voice,
Mhm.
so you're not putting a voice to the story. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, because you make up all your characters as you are reading. That person becomes, you have a face for them, everything. Yeah,
Right.
I love reading. I used to read all the time. Like I could read 2 or 3 books at the same time.
Hmm.
Um, and then when we were down south, Larry took me to Barnes and Nobles. I picked up those couple of books, which I ended up leaving 2 books down there. So Larry's got to pick them up when he goes back. Because we thought we were going to be going right back, so we didn't pack everything and bring it.
Right. Yeah,
So,
I remember you saying that. You thought you were going right back.
yep. So TC's vapes that were sent there are having Drew ended up sending them out today. And reading, I'll stop and look up words or the pronunciation, so that slows me down. Now, I used to do that, and I'll tell you why, because my dad was one of those where he was like, learn a new word every day. Get out the
Right.
dictionary and learn a new word every day and use that word. So, yeah, that was the kind of God, he was. So I could just see you now, Red Rooster, looking up all the words.
All right, Mel, I'm gonna jump down though. I appreciate you having me up for your update
All right, brah. Thank you for
and
coming
chat.
up. I always appreciate you.
Absolutely. And y'all in the chat, I appreciate y'all too. Everybody, have a good day.
All right. You have a good day, brah.
Peace.
Peace. So, yeah. So, okay, everybody. I got my chicken on, and I've got some ears of corn that Larry's going to cook. That should be good. The chicken is a cooking now, and Cash wants to go outside. I'm reading a book written in the 1830s Georgia, and it's very old-fashioned language and words with this little. Oh, that's awesome, Red. I love books like that. But based back in the uh, yeah. Let me plug up my phone because it's probably getting. Yeah, Brian's a sweetheart. He's a good guy. Uh, there he is. Yeah. You should drop your link, Brian. Let me give you a. How do I give you a wrench? Let me see. How do I do this? It's true story, her letters and journals. Oh my gosh, really? Oh man. Oh, Red. That sounds like fun. That sounds like a nice book to read. Do they have recipes in there too? That would be cool. All of her stories, her letters and journals. That's awesome. You'll have to send me. You'll like the heading of the book and everything, so I can go get it. Just text it to me. That way, I can send Larry to go get it for me, or I can go get it. I haven't felt like leaving the house. I don't know what that's about, but um, I had broke out of that, so I hope that it's okay. Slow going with very fancy language. I'll send it when I finish. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, enjoy it. Hey, Coco's mom, thank you for dropping Bra Guy's link. Thank you, sweetheart. Because I was just like trying to make him a mod so he could drop his link so y'all can link up with him. Go sub up to Bra Guy because he's got some really good lives. No drama, no bullshit. And he's a tell it like it is. He does, tell it like it is, so don't get upset. Thank you, Coco's mom. And how are you today? How's the weather there in Michigan? Hey, G, how are you? Oh, look at the doggy's little avatar. Oh my God, that's so sweet. Oh, you got a party to go to Friday. Oh, cool. Yeah. How are you, G? I haven't seen you in a minute. Oh, that's Becca's dog? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. I'm at home. We're at home, and I came in to share some updates. The thank you actions. Um, the house that we're living in has been sold, and we have until April the 10th to be out of that house. So that means that Drew's mom came in and they have found a house. They're looking into it now. Pretty much, I think we're going to the mom's going to buy the house. Mom number one, because he calls me mom number two. So mom number one's going to buy the house. And so anyway, we're going to be moving. So I won't be in New Orleans for a little bit yet. Yeah. Oh, you'll be live in half an hour? Okay. Cool, Actions, because I'll be off by then. I know everybody does have adorable pets here, huh, Red? It's about 50 today. It's about 80 today here. I've got on a little tank top and little culottes. They're nice. Got my flip-flops on. Oh, that's okay, Coco's mom. That's okay, sweetheart. We get busy. We got to do our stuff. Oh, I know, G, right? My hubby is outside right now. I mean, it feels like it's springtime here. So he's outside shoveling and doing stuff. Action says no Kegels for me. No Kegels for Actions. He's putting it out there now to let everybody know. Oh, it's a surprise party at a bar far away. I agreed. Amazing. Oh, yeah, have a good time. Girl, me too. Oh my gosh, me too, and I hope and pray that they say I can undergo anesthesia for this surgery. I need this surgery terribly bad, a bladder lift. And, it's not a long surgery, but I do need the cardiologist to approve it. So I don't know if he's going to go by the old cardiologist reports and heart caths that he did, or if he's going to want to do his own. And that's where I'm kind of like, oh no, I don't want to have to go through another heart cath just for them to get a picture of it. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think it can be done though. I think that I'll be okay. Um, yeah, and that's probably an option, too, Red Rooster. I didn't think about that, and that's why I'm going to see him on March 24th. To find out what my options are, and I'll know more then. 3 days after I see the urologist, I'll see the cardiologist, and so I'm hoping that it all kind of falls together in place to where I can get this done before my birthday, which is July. I would love to have it done before July. But yeah, that's an option. I didn't think about that, Red Rooster, just, having a spinal. I'll talk to him about that too. You ain't been to a doctor in 23 years? Sounds like a man to me. Sounds like a hard-headed man. Actions. It was funny. A 100-year-old nurse was shaving me, and the spinal kicked in as I told her shave both sides, or it'll look stupid. It's okay, Actions. Most men, there's a lot of men. My husband don't go to the doctor. I mean, the only time I've seen him go to the emergency room is when he almost sliced his whole finger off, okay? That's the only time he been to the doctor. All right, Coco's mom, thank you for stopping in. Love you, girl. Kiss Coco for me. Enjoy your family. So glad you stopped in, Coco's mom. Always a pleasure. Hey, girl, just drive and listen. I'll be knowing you here. There's my girl, Rebecca. When your heart stops is when a doctor will touch you. And even then, I don't want to. Well, you won't know. You just got off work. Yeah, I have. I don't know if you've been listening, Rebecca, but I had some updates, and one of the updates is a friend that I've been friends with for over 30 years, and I haven't talked to in 5 years, is coming over this evening, and we're going to talk. Yeah, and catch up. So, a lot of changes happening. Always be adaptable. Always be ready to move because you never know when things are going to pop up and change. And, like I told Drew, I mean, being pushed out of a house, we've been pushed out of places before. It was almost like God was telling us, hey, you need to get out, but we wouldn't listen. So he just nudged us out. And then we figured out, hey, this is going to be great. This is going to be fun. And that's how Drew feels. He's really excited about this house. I'm excited about it. We're all excited. My grandpa hated doctors. He lived to 93. So many doctors in the family, too, at reunions. He'd bash doctors. Oh, you just popped in, so you missed everything. You'll have to go back and listen, girl. Yeah, Drew's moving. We're moving. His mother is going to be purchasing a house that we've been looking at. And they sold the property out from underneath him, Rebecca. Gave him until April 10th to be out. Yes, ma'am. April 10th, we've got to be out. So right now, this house that we're looking at needs a whole new central heat and air. And it also needs new gas lines run, so that's going to take some time. But even though that's that's outside work, so he can already get in and start the bathroom. There's some things in there that need to be taken care of, even though it's functional. Yeah, he knows what he wanted. Yeah, right, actions. Yeah, he knows what he wanted. That's right. Sounds like a good man. My daddy didn't like doctors either, but he went because he had to. He had to. Red, what you cooking for dinner tonight? What's everybody cooking for dinner tonight? Y'all know I'm the foodie queen. I like to know about the food that's going to be happening. Doctors are food. This soup is witchcraft, dead animals and vegetables in a cauldron, taking directions from elders. Hey, Franks. How are you? Welcome in. I am making chicken with asparagus. And sweet potato fries. Oh, I love sweet potatoes and I love asparagus. Yeah, the salad for lunch, maybe fruit later. Oh, on a diet. That's right. I forgot. I forgot, girl. Let's go look at this and see if it's ready. Almost. Almost ready. You ain't touching soup? Actions, what is wrong with you? Okay, tell us what you eat. Tell us what you do eat. You're not gonna eat no soup. You ain't going to the doctor's. Yeah, I love sweet potato fries. I love soup. Soup. Oh my God, potato soup, chicken noodle soup, mm, vegetable soup, beef soup. It's gone, y'all. The thing is gone. Yay. Oh my gosh, it looks so nice. It looks so nice. We just need to cut that bush back. Yeah. Let me turn this camera around so y'all can see. Cash, why are you crying? Why are you crying? Oh, you want to come out? Hold on. Come on, little girl. Come on. Oh, you're just being funny. Oh, but you are serious about doctors. Anything but soup, screw ramen. Oh, gosh, you're funny. I gotta hang yours up, Red. We gotta find a place out here and get a hook and hang it up. And I'm so excited to hang them up. So they could be right out here in the front, blowing along with the ones you sent. He's just a singing, isn't he? Actions. That's right, hammer and a nail. We need a hook. I know I got a hook somewhere in there. Hold on. We still have our Christmas decorations up over there. We got 2 of them that we still haven't gotten into the shed yet. Oh man, I'll tell you what, they'll probably sit there until next Christmas. Yes, actions. Yes, they do sing with no wind. Uh, Whenever my son passed, he was here in this house. He died in this house. And so I've never moved these chimes. These are the only place they've ever hung. But they move without the wind. Yeah. Yeah. No problem. The lady who got them for us was the manager at the Ronald McDonald House in Memphis, Tennessee. It is a nonprofit organization. It is not ran by Ronald McDonald, franchise. But she was real close to Paul. And whenever she found out he had passed, she sent this. She had it specifically made for him. His name is engraved on it. Yeah. So, yeah, my son died right here in this room. I was with him. And I know some people that may freak some people out, but it doesn't mean. Matter of fact, I feel comfort at knowing that he died right here. And that's why I don't want to ever leave this place. As old as it is, as much work as it needs done, and whatever else, I just don't want to leave this place. This is where my son died. So, yeah. Um, But I have him here with me all the time, actions. Right in my heart. Nobody can ever take that away from me. And that's why I talk about my son all the time because, and I don't want anybody to ever feel like they can't bring him up because I want to honor him and who he was in this life. You know, he has a daughter that I haven't seen in 2 years, going on 3 years, because the mother is psychotic and she just doesn't want us to have anything to do with. She just said, she told a friend of ours she just wants to forget about us. How can you do that? I mean, you still carry my son's name. You still carry my son's name. How are you going to do that? You know, I experience pain every day, but I just don't show it. You know, a lot of people I don't share a lot of the personal things that go on in my life because it's difficult. It's really difficult to deal with. I had boys, and so I have to deal with babies' mamas. And I have 3 of them to deal with. But she was married to my son and carries his name. And I have not seen my grandchild in almost 3 years. She has started kindergarten without me and now in first grade without me. And that's not right. Well, somehow, it's going to work out. And I'm going to see my baby. And I just hope to God she remembers her mama. Her dad died when she was 14 months old. I mean, I want her to know where her dad came from. I want her to know her mama and her papa. Yeah, it's hard, actions. I'm not going to lie. It's hard because a part of me, wants to, fight, but I don't even know where they are. I don't even know where they are. Isn't that fucking sad? I live in such a small town, but I still don't know where my grandchild is. It just sucks. It really sucks. And she's only doing it to hurt me. That's all. Yeah, we do have grandparents' laws, but of course it takes moolah. Yep, there are laws, and it takes moolah. But yeah, I've got someone I could talk to about it. Just haven't done it yet. I really just don't even want to take it to the court system. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why can't we just figure this out on our own? That's the best, resolution is to come to the table and try to figure it out, but she won't even come to the table. She won't even answer my calls. She won't answer my text. She's probably changed her phone number by now. Who knows? That's what I'm saying is that where she lived, I don't even know if she lives there anymore. And the person that went there one time to see her doesn't remember where it is. So I'm kind of at a loss, and I don't have the money to do Ben verified. I mean, exactly, Rebecca. I mean, look, I've been hurt. You can't hurt me no more. You cannot hurt me any more than what I've already been hurt. This is hurting my grandchild, just like my older 2 grandchildren and her and their mama. You know, I mean, V Man is my grandson. He comes in here, and I haven't seen him in a long time. It just sucks. It really, it just sucks. It really does. So I miss my grandchildren. I only get to see one grandchild, and that's Ace. That's TC's youngest boy, and he's 9 years old. Um, yeah, exactly. I miss them growing up. I mean, pulling their teeth and writing their first words or writing their name, going to have lunch with them at school, just different stuff like that, I wasn't able to do it 5 years ago, but I'm able to do it now. Quit looking at what went on 5 years ago and look at what I can do now. Hey, Trumps, welcome in. I hope you're doing good today. We're just sitting out enjoying the weather. I've got some chicken in my instant pot that is pressure cooking, and I'm going to make a chicken casserole tonight. Exactly, Bri, and I adore him. That's my boy. He looks just like Paul. I am not lying when I tell you he looks so much like my son that he could be the father. He could be the daddy, but he's not. Hey, chicken nuggets can be good. I like chicken nuggets. But I felt like a chicken casserole tonight with mayo biscuits. So, sounded good to me. Oh, shit. Okay, Actions. You push your live a little bit. I'm sorry, bud. Okay, let me get off of here. Okay, let me go inside, take my lighter in. Let me go in and get everything shut down. I would just want to say I appreciate you, Broad, for coming up. Always a pleasure. And thank you, Red, and thank you, Actions, for coming up. And yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day. I know I am. I'm excited about seeing my friend this evening. And I got to call Indy Mom and tell her all about it. And so, yeah. But I absolutely adore all of you. I love you. And thank you for being here today and listening to all my updates, especially about the toilet. Oh, Trumps, let me tell you. Once I started looking up on YouTube how to use the Instant Pot, I pulled it down off the shelf after 5 years of it sitting up there, and now I use it all the time. So go check out some YouTube videos of how to use the Instant Pot, and pull out that recipe book, girl. I don't even use recipes. I just put stuff. I just cook. It's a pressure cooker, and I love it. It cooks things so quickly, and the meat is just so tender. You can put a roast in there. You can simmer and fry. You can do all kinds of things in the Instant Pot. So, oh, a different channel. I got you, but I'm still going to close. Okay, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Honey, bees out.